Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. I think airlines are aware that they have an issue with employees selling flight information of athletes and celebrities, and they're not doing anything about it. That's it. That's my intro. Hi, I'm Amanda. I'm professionally curious and I talk for a living. You're watching Swell Entertainment, the channel where I tell you about whatever I'm obsessed with every week. And this week I'm obsessed with something that's making me angry and agitated. And these are my opinions. I am not making any definitive statements. I'm not accusing anyone of anything, except I kind of am. And I'll take the heat for that. Let's see what happens. Because I think that not enough is being done on part of the airlines or airports to be stopping this behavior. And it's continuing because by nature, this happening leads to at least a small chunk of tickets being purchased, and I want it cracked down on. I'm agitated. But let me take a quick second to tell you about the sponsor for today's video, Squarespace. You want to set up a blog to show off your baseball card collection? Or maybe you want to set up a shop so that you can sell your homemade crocheted basketballs? Then Squarespace is the all-in-one website design platform to help you stand out and succeed online. If you don't know where to start, they have tons of incredible templates to choose from, and with cutting-edge design, you can customize any part of it. They make it super easy to sell products, revamp an existing online store, and offer paid services. And with intuitive built-in analytics, they make it super easy to track sales and figure out where to focus your engagement. Go to squarespace.com to get started on a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Swell Entertainment to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. And at some point, there's going to be physical attacks happening. There's going to be someone dying or being bodily harmed. And I'm sick of it. I hate it. Okay, I hate it because this is happening to celebrities, and that's how we're hearing about it. That means that this is also probably 100% happening to random people that are civilians that are, being targeted of stalkers, exes that are violent, things like that. I think this is just the public facing side of this problem. And I want something done about it, okay? So if I have to take the heat of a cease and desist or being banned from an airline, I'll do that, okay? And I travel a lot for work. I hate that I keep hearing about this. I hate that when I posted about this, I started getting more people being like, yeah, that's happening in this area, this, and this. Hate it. I woke up to a video on TikTok the other day from Livy Dunn. Livy Dunn was a gymnast. I believe she's not competing anymore, but she is well-known. She's acting now, things like that, okay? And she has previously made a video in 2025, but she also just made a video again. And here's the video.
To the people still selling my flight information, stalking me at the airports, and buying refundable plane tickets to go through security to meet me at my gate, can you please stop? I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but I want to share what it's like from my perspective.
Can we line up? Can we line up? Come on, guys. Just one for each. Please, Libby.
Back from family vacation. I don't know how you guys
aren't fans, you're professionals. You're recording me on Meta glasses, getting my autograph, and you're gonna sell it, which is fine, but last night, I didn't feel safe at the airport. And if I wasn't coming back from family vacation and my sister didn't stop these people from coming into the women's bathroom, then I don't know what I would have done. I do have security and I could fly private, but I guess my point is, should a woman have to change her behavior because men can't handle the word no?
She said, no, I don't want to get anyone in trouble. I do. I'm sick of this shit, okay? I'm sick that you are a scalper and doing this shit. I'm sick of it. The harassment of women for the sake of profit, I'm sick of it. Sick of it. And I'm not a woman athlete. I'm not in this boat, okay? But I hate this. And it's a matter of time until something horrible happens. Livy said someone tried to follow her into the bathroom. If she had been alone and her sister was not there because she was coming back from a family trip, it sounds like he would have done so. Where was airport security? How is this able to be done? So I talked about this on stream after my video because I was agitated. Someone in my chat said that because they work for an airline, they did not disclose which airline. And I believe none of the people that are traveling, none of these athletes, there's more, okay? We have more to talk about because every time a woman athlete or a celebrity shares this, it's mostly women athletes that I've seen this boom. And I don't know if that's with the rise of financial success of women's sports and a higher desire for signed merch from women athletes. I don't know if that's why we're seeing this boom in it. Me posting about this, there was a lot of people talking about this happening to K-pop stars. In researching and trying to find more videos of more women athletes talking about this, I found so many people from WWE, not that they're not athletes, but like WWE superstars and WWE, like just people, and being like, yeah, I've been harassed at airports. Someone is selling information. This has been happening for longer than the last 2 years, and I want something done. I don't know what happens next. I don't know if this becomes a thing where there is literally a list, like if someone searches your information, it flags corporate or some shit. I don't know. I just think with all the rise in AI that you guys keep telling me is necessary, that we can develop some actual safety procedures for people that are actually at risk because too many people know what they look like and know who they are. And the amount of people that could wish them harm goes up, or wish them to harass them for own personal gain, i.e. selling autographs. In looking up the videos for Livy Dunn, there was a Hollywood Fix video, I think from this year, that this one stressed me out because she's on an escalator, clearly going, I think it's at LAX, going to get her bags and go meet her driver that is going to pick her up. And there is a dude right behind her on the escalator. And I already was like, he's really close for security. That's really weird. He's got an Air Force t-shirt on, and then he's in slides, and he asked her for an autograph. That was just some dude. That was just, why are you all behind her like that? Oh, God. I literally wanted to reach through the phone and smack him across the face, because what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you on top of her like that? Literally, here's screenshots. I couldn't download the Hollywood Fix video. Why are you on top of her like that on the escalator? Oh my God. There's so much space. There's no reason. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh God, I'm so uncomfortable. I'm gonna be in a ball. I'm gonna be in a ball. I'm gonna be in a ball. You guys love when I yell, but I hate this so much. And it's so, I know none of these women. I want to make that very clear. I know none of these people. I'm so angry. Her saying, I don't want to get anyone in trouble, ignited something in me, because I will get people in trouble. Because what is wrong with you, you psychopaths? Oh my God. You're buying plane tickets that are, some of them think it's refundable plane tickets. I think once you've checked in and you made it through security, it's no longer refundable at that point. Gabby Thomas, I believe, said that they're like dummy plane tickets. So they're like the cheapest flight, like just buying it and then not showing up so that they can get through security. They're harassing people through security so that as soon as they get off their flight, they can immediately be surrounding that gate. That's psychotic.
These guys are stalking me at the Chicago United Airport. They're stalking me at O'Hare. I got your faces.
So basically, like I said, someone in my chat has worked at an airline, okay? They did not say which airline, and I believe this is across multiple airlines. Some people have suspected that this is people at the airports because some of these athletes, some of these people are experiencing this at the same airports. But I've seen it now across multiple airports being reported, which makes me think that this is an airline issue, which is why I am calling on airlines to do something. This person in my chat said that if you have their surname, you can look up their flight information. If you just look at them up, i.e. what they would do at the gate. Just look it up, which is telling me that it's someone from the airlines doing this and not necessarily someone from the airport doing it. Upon searching this, I found something on Google. I found a Quora from 11 years ago. How to find out a celebrity's flight arrival time in advance. And then it was talking about if they have their own plane, you can use the plane spotter community. Here's one, aviation notable activity. Someone named True Player from 2010. This is from flightaware.com. New to this site, seems like you're a good group. Anyways, I'm getting into this kind of stuff, and I was curious if there was a way to track a specific celebrity on their flight. Wrong there, by the way. For example, I know that Isaiah Thomas flies to Westchester County Airport all the time, but how would I confirm that he is on there? Again, this is from 2010. Thanks a ton. Happy to join. Alex. Alex, creepy. Welcome, True Player. You will enjoy this site. I look at several times per day. Probably don't post enough, but still. If you do some searches from past history, you will find many numbers and the like. Country music stars, PGA golfers, and NASCAR threads will reveal numerous info. Someone named Neil Knows said, right, you need to know the registration number and number of the celebrity's plane. Many of the celebrities block their plane's tracking data so they can't be tracked. For those that are available for tracking, there is no guarantee that the celebrity is actually on a particular flight that you're tracking. Thanks, guys. Good information. What I am asking, though, is help with this type of scenario. Hank Aaron has a signing at Steiner Sports on Saturday. I know he lives in Atlanta. If there any way you find out what specific flight he will be on, there are multiple flights to and from Atlanta each day, so it would be tough to just guess. Plus, there are 2 airports in NY. Any help with this would be amazing. If anyone has any other info on Aaron, like what airport he normally flies from or what airline he uses, I would very much appreciate that. Thanks. Jayhem, who has photos of the Twin Towers as his profile picture, by the way. The creep factor in this thread is quickly rising. No, short of stalking him, there's no way to know what plane he will be on. RW812 replied. That can be seen by the very informative subject line he used. I did learn one thing. Hank Aaron is still alive. I didn't know that. The content goes on, again, trying to help them find out the number of flights and such for the planes, as in private planes. This person is clearly trying to find out which domestic airline this person was flying. These people were flying. And that, again, that's from 2010. I don't know if you guys clocked this. We're in 2026, and this is still a thing that people are doing and trying to figure out. Now, I was a teenager at one point in time. Now, I never did this because I had strict parents, but I am from the time of fangirlism where going and waiting at an airport was common to try and meet a band that you'd like, okay? I have a few friends, or had a few friends, that were in the, attempting to be groupies of 5 Seconds of Summer pocket of fangirl. And they would go wait at airports outside of LAX, Burbank, etc. for 5 Seconds of Summer. I do think that's one thing. I don't like it, but I do think waiting outside the airport is one thing. And some celebrities are used to that. Still don't like it, but it's a fact of life at this point. It's the people that are trying to show up, buy tickets, and scalp. Gabby Thomas specifically said that when she wouldn't sign anything, they were angry.
And they show up and they ask me to sign a bunch of these photos and pictures of me, like 40 of them. I don't know what they're doing with them. It's probably selling them. I don't care. What scares me is that they have my flight information, even when I don't even know what time I'm flying out sometimes. I don't tell anyone my flight information. I've changed all my email passwords. I don't know if they're hacking me, but they get really aggressive and hostile if I say no. And when I'm by myself, it's really scary.
These men that want my autograph, they have like a stack of 40 pictures of me or my magazines, and they will run after me down the TSA pre-check line and yell at me if I don't give them my autograph. It's insane. But they will yell at me and like make a scene, and the people around me are scared. Like, it's crazy.
I found this one clip from Kevin Owens talking about how he said, stop trying to meet us at airports. He said that he would say, I'm not signing anything, but I'll do pictures. And a bunch of people would leave immediately because they were there to sell those pictures.
What I do now at airports is I come, and when they're all waiting for their autographs, I just go, I don't sign at the airport, but I'll gladly take a picture with you. And when I say that, 20 of them turn around and, what? So because they're not there to be fans.
And the comment sections on that video, oh my God, I would rather get a photograph than an autograph any day. And it's like, you don't get what's happening here. Actually, someone needs to spell it out for you. These are not fans. They're trying to profit off of these people by selling their autographs and signed photos.
At this point, every time I travel, I'm afraid that these men, it's 3 to 6 of them, middle-aged, are going to show up and harass me. What scares me is that they have my flight information, even when I don't even know what time I'm flying out sometimes. I don't tell anyone my flight information.
The amount of athletes that were replying, the screenshots I have of comment sections in this video, again from Gabby Thomas from January of 2025. Coco Gauff replied on Gabby's video, this happens to me too. I don't know how it happens. My theory is someone at the airport tips them off. Simone Biles, no, same. I'm horrified of them. Happens too often. I take pictures of them just in case. Suni Lee, this has happened to me multiple times. It is actually so scary. Olivia Dunn, again, from 2025. This happens to me. So scary and uncomfortable. Stay safe, girly. Alana Marr, so scary, Gabby. I don't know if this has happened to Alana Marr. Would not be shocked. Lauren Ash, as someone who has had this happen, I've been told the airline employees sell the info to autograph hounds and paparazzi. They offer lists of famous names to them with flight info. So now we have someone who has a claim directly. Airlines. What you gonna do? American Airlines, Delta, United. What's another one? Southwest. You know what? What are you doing to protect your customers, your data, their information? Data is oil. Data is gold in this current economy. Do you want, famous athletes and people to trust your airline? Is that what you want? Because that's a lot of flight hours for a lot of celebrities. I'm last year I did 33 flights. This year I'm probably going to do close to 40. That's rookie numbers for so many of these athletes, so many of these celebrities. Do you want them trusting your airline? And even from the fan perspective, you also should want this because you want, oh, my athlete doesn't fly private. They just do first class. And Livy in her video says, I could fly private. Why should I have to change my life? Because these guys are harassing me. And it's like you vilify people. Like, imagine Taylor Swift. And again, her flights are crazy. And again, I don't want them to be flying private. I do think it's insane, okay? But at a certain point, you have to look at the reality of, imagine if she was just going through the airport, Imagine if half these people, I think, should not be just going through the airport normally, which sucks. As someone that loves traveling alone, it sucks to think of that having to be put upon these people. You should have security, people in the comment sections. It's insane. They shouldn't have to, you're paying for now more people to fly with you just so you can be safe. So because someone at an airline is selling your information? What? These airlines need to be cracking down. And yes, I do want people fired over this. Why are you selling private information of customers of your business? What? We just saw that multiple police departments had to make statements because they were using flock cameras to stalk women that they wanted to hook up with or their partners. She won't text me back. She blocked me and everything, so I got a job at Delta. What you gonna do about it, airlines? They're gonna nuke my accounts. I'm never gonna be able to fly again. But I'm serious. I want something done. I'm pissed off. I'm agitated.
If they're capable of figuring out when and where I'm flying on last minute notice, like what else can they figure out? Even if you don't feel like you're in danger, it's just the fact that it's the entitlement that people feel like they can put you in that situation. So when I made a post about it, I was genuinely looking for answers. I was curious to know, does anyone know what's going on? How could this be happening? Someone working at the airline tipping them off, for people to just feel like they're entitled to that type of access just because they see you on the internet or on TV. It's really scary.
This can't keep happening. And again, we are vilifying people for flying private, and then the airlines are just not protecting their customers across the board, famous or otherwise. Why can any employee just look up the flight information if they're not customer facing, if that's not in a place that they can be, that they should be accessing that information? Are they in customer service? Because why are we not checking this? Why is it not flagging when someone's doing a random search when they're not in customer service facing roles? Or again, are they searching customer service facing roles? Are they seeking those out? What other information are they getting access to, or is it just flight information? Is it addresses? Is it phone numbers? Is it frequent flyer numbers so they can constantly look up their information? Is it how many points they have? Is it their destination? Is it where they frequently are flying into? What else are they selling? I hate this. I hate this so much. I'm so uncomfortable. Ugh. This is just a yelling video. There's no actual conclusion here. There's no answer. I'm calling on airlines to crack down and do something across the board. I don't care. I'm sick of this shit. Why is this something that is able to be happening? What's your plan, airlines, airports in general, when one of these dudes does follow someone into the bathroom, into a stall? What happens if something horrible happens? I.e., Gabby has said they are getting aggressive and angry when she won't sign anything. What's your plan if something horrible happens? I don't want to see it. Do you want to see it? No, of course not. Do something. I'm agitated. Okay, that's it. There's no questions. There's no call to action. The call to action is, I don't know, ask airlines what the fuck. I don't know. I hate this. I hate it so much. My skin is crawling. I hate it. Everything I think about it. I'm still thinking about that dude leering over Livy. I'm not even a Livy fan. I'm just like, what are we doing? I hate this. The big sister is activated inside of me. And yeah, that's it. I'm done. The end. Okay, bye. I reminder I stream on Twitch. My Slender is now available on Spotify. My Twitter, Curly Puff. If you'd like some more car motorsport content. Shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much for supporting my channel members. If you always support my channel members, if you really join, I live on social media. That is here, and that's me. Have a lovely day. Goodbye. You're trying to tell me I need a chatbot to like function as an adult, and you guys can't figure out how to make it so that, you know, if a certain client on a whitelist or anything like that is like looked up, it doesn't send an alert in the system. You guys can't set that up? Can't do that? No? Okay. Just checking.